Hello class, this is Sister Higgins. Welcome to week number 10. You are closing in on the final few weeks of the semester. It has gone by so fast, at least for me, it's gone by fast. So I just wanted to do a video announcement. I'm going to try and do that throughout the rest of the semester just to try and keep you up to date with what the assignments are going to be for the week. So the topic of this week's learning material is legislative engagement. But first, your final version of your issue book is going to be due this week. So I really hope that you've all been working together as a team and that you've been able to learn something from each other and about the value of teamwork. So I hope you're all working on that for this week. So just an overview for this week on the lesson material. So with legislative engagement, we want you to be able to learn about what it means to be a lobbyist. Now, lobbyist, it can have a negative connotation to it, but it's important that we have lobbyists because they are out there advocating for bills involving the social issues that we feel strongly about. So with legislative engagement, you're going to be investigating any media attention to the social issue that you are concerned about, and you're going to be looking to see what types of public perceptions there are about that. So one of the things that I wanted to focus on, I talked about last week in one of the announcements, was for this last legislative session, I went up and testified. I was asked by one of the senators to testify for a bill involving child abuse and children's rights. And so as I went up there, there were people on both sides of the bill. And for me, I was there just to explain as a professional why I felt that this would benefit children. But there are going to be people that are opposed and the main opponents to the bill that we were advocating for was financial reasons. And so there's going to be people that are on both sides of an issue all of the time. So hopefully as you're going through and you're learning about legislative engagement, this also is important for us as citizens and as members of the church to be watching bills that are going through your state or through our Congress back in Washington, to be able to be aware of how this could influence us. And leaders of the church have been really pushing religious freedom lately and advocating for different legislation that will protect religious rights. And I want you to be thinking about why the leaders of the church would take such an active stance on legislation like that. So also just looking ahead, so over the next 2 weeks, starting next week, you will need to be doing some interviews involving your nonprofit organization that you've been shadowing. So I want you to be looking ahead and trying to schedule those. 2 people from within your NPO, your nonprofit, and then one person outside. So for example, if you're volunteering at a domestic violence shelter or a family justice center, you could have a state agency like DCFS or Prevent Child Abuse from your state. There's Prevent Child Abuse America, but then each state does have a different Prevent Child Abuse chapter. So something like that, some outside agency that you can be interviewing as well. So I just want you to be prepared for that you can start scheduling your interviews so that you don't get stressed about it next week. So if you have any questions, let me know. Good luck this week.